Now, see, they better leave Dr. Wendy alone. They better leave Dr. Wendy Osefo alone, okay? Because we got to talk about why our good girl, Dr. Wendy Osefo, and our new Nigerian queen, Ineka, are going at it on the Real Housewives of Potomac. Okay, so let's get into it. Y'all know Dr. Wendy Osefo left the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion in still not a good place with Giselle, still not a good place with Robin, still not a good place with Mia. But she seemed okay with Ashley, and obviously, she's good with Candace and Karen. However, with new cast member Ineka, as we have previously spoke about, coming in as allegedly a friend of Ashley's, it's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out. So let's get down to the tea of it all. All right. So our friends over at TV Deets have given us the tea on what is happening with the Real Housewives of Potomac season 8 that is currently filming, right? And so this news kind of took me by surprise. Now, that's not to say that, we can't have our two Nigerian queens going at it, because they are two different people with two different life experiences who may have had a disagreement about who knows what right now, right? But it would have just been nice to see, I guess, you know what I'm saying, that they came into the mix like, you know what I'm saying, like tag teaming them. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so TVDs is reporting a literal fire, okay? A literal fire. Newbie Ineka versus Wendy, and the husbands in the mix. Karen's pickleball event truly had it all. So that makes yet another cast member that Dr. Wendy is not necessarily getting along with, allegedly. Okay. So the caption reads, things popped off at the second all cast event for the Real Housewives of Potomac season 8. All of the husbands were in attendance except for one, and newbie Ineka Ahem is making her presence known. More to come. Now, we previously shown photos of this event from Bravo and Cocktails. And you guys can see, as we talked about previously, there's Robin here with Juan. We have, of course, Mia and Gordon. And then we have what appears to be Dr. Wendy and Eddie. But I could be wrong here. Maybe I'm just not looking at this picture correctly. And of course, Giselle, and then Ashley and someone else. So what we know so far is that the first all cast event was allegedly a housewarming for Ashley. And now this cast event is Karen's pickleball event, which we had previously spoke about. So I'm interested in seeing how this all plays out. I'm really, really interested to see how this all plays out, because the people in the comments are like, yo, did Giselle and Robin get to her first? One commenter says, I know Jizzy facilitated that fight. Somebody else said, I just know Giselle took her out to dinner with Robin after the event. And then someone else says, I knew they would pin the new Nigerian wife against Wendy. Hopefully this season is refreshing and not the same old stale drama. Okay. Y'all let us know in the chatterization what y'all think is going on. Will you be watching this new season of Potomac? It's not looking too good for Dr. Wendy at this point in terms of her relations with a good majority of the cast at this point. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Hopefully they're able to get things on the a good foot as filming continues to move on, because as we know, filming can, swerve and just go in all different kinds of directions, as filming goes along and as the ladies get to know each other. That's always the fun of inviting a new cast member onto the show, because you just never know what's going to happen in the beginning with that person and then as the season goes on. Let's take a look at Jacqueline and Mia. They started out as, the best of friends for, like, umpteen years, right? And then by the end of the season, they was in a bad place. So you just never know. So we'll have to wait and see how things play out. But that's the tea for right now. We will catch you all in the next video, which will be the Love and Marriage Huntsville review.